Hello, hello, hello. Hey Viper, how you doing? Hiya, hiya. I think somebody messaged before Viper, but I can't. Did anyone message before Viper? See, this bloody box in the way. I've seen one who beat you. Okay, cool. Hey Skirk, thank you for the 30 bits, much appreciated. Hiya, hiya. Hey Scroll. Hi Velios. Okay, so I buy the it's like a box of a bunch of like flapjack bites, like these tiny little cube things. And I quickly went to grab a couple because it's my only snack thing that I've got in right now. Right, I'll eat one now and I'll save two for the middle of the stream. By the time I get back to my room, all three of them had disappeared. I don't know where they went. Do I live alone? Yes. I took three out, so they were in my hand. By the time I reach my room, they are no longer in my hand. They're gone. Where could they have gone? Wipes crumbs from lips. Well, did I eat them? I might have eaten them. Hey, Boom, how you doing? Hiya, hiya. Right, I just quickly gave somebody a bunch of loot, so I just quickly need to load up my Vex here and see if I roll back correctly. Yeah, cool. Right. Hey, up to date, how you doing? Sniper Rex! I need to respec it. Because we're doing Finnity stuff today. Ignore the Oscar mic in my hand. And these two drones, yeah, cool. Okay, if we do drone, truck, Finnity, it's probably the way to go. That's 2-7. That's 2-1. I have a better drone. Okay, I got another Finnity, didn't I? Got a couple of Affinities. Order. Okay, I need to test if they fire sticky. You still in the root grind? Still can't fight Jacob's Atlas? Yeah, I imagine getting the 2 is brutal. Okay, so I have a 2-1, a 2-3. I have 4 drones on me. But this one's a 3-7. Oh, that just... Oh. Right, so that's just crime. Okay. Well, I don't need... Identical. I don't need you. Right, Finnity. Did I end up getting the root drop? I mean, I got a couple of roots, but like, not the root. I got enough to do the testing that I wanted. Right, new one is better, but it doesn't have it doesn't have Hyperion Grip. That one is the same, but without Hyperion Grip. That one has Hyperion Grip, but is better. I'm actually going to test these two. No, not that one. These two identical stats. One with Hyperion, one with Sea of Doom. That is a very linear recoil pattern. Now let's try this one. I was gonna not look at which one's which to see if I can notice, to try and avoid bias. But I think I know which one's the Hyperion Grip. The one that's got a fucking skin on it. I mean, that's just the same, but a lot less. Yeah, that is laser beam. That one is... No. Yeah, no, that one's so much more work. Okay, so I definitely want Hyperion Grip. Now this one is a supposedly better Hyperion. And that one... Yeah, okay, that's just kind of the same as the other one. And get rid of you. Now we have the beast. Got way more fire rate. Wait, hang on. The fire rate only goes up by 40, despite having a lot more. This is no Hyperion Grip. And to mark an item as favorite, you just right click and you can favorite. I'm not sure what it is in consoles. Right click is aiming, so it might be one of the triggers. I don't know. What parts are you looking for in Infinity? As high, just, you know, damage by fire rate. Fire rate is more important, as you can get with a Hyperion Grip. Now, I'm actually, despite this one being higher DPS, I'm actually going to use the Hyperion Grip one, because we have too much of a stat. We have gone over on one of the stats. What stat have we gone over? Fire rate. So, skill tree. I need a respec, but bleed. 50% chance, 20 stacks. So, max stacks of 20, right? 50% chance, that means you need to be kicking out like 40 bullets in order to max that out. But because we have 2 damage instances, blood is power, that's like only 20 bullets, which means we will be capping out bleed very quickly. We will be maxing out on bleed stacks very quickly. So fire rate, whilst very, very good, will be a bit of a choke point in blood ladder. But I am actually going to run a test. I'm going to respec. I want to see. You can go back to the bank. Where's truck? Oh, we need to make this shiny. Hey. No, respec. Optimal Finnity is bleed. Well, I'm actually about to see how much bleed actually does for Finnity. Now, in terms of difference between like normal sniper and Finnity, if you're wanting overlap, it's fine. So right now, you might notice this spec looks a bit funny, and that's because it is. This is not an optimal Finnity spec, but the Finnity is still just like fine. Don't know why I did that. Oh, that's with the Scion. Okay, well, that's what's for dinner. Let's do proper stuff now. Okay, that got to 15 million before it reset. And then another 2 million. So 17 million though. How did I get bonus fire damage? The gun do be fire. Right, so grave sites, grave implements, 3 grave power, 2 material, 5 drink full, 5 mortal terror, 5 R's, 5 essence leech, 1 bloodshot, 3 blood is power. We're gonna go all in on bloodshot because Finnity is good with bloodshot. That leaves me 6 skill points left over. I'll do another material components. And then in terms of specializations, let's see. I am a gun probably wins here. Yeah, that all probably wins. With bleed or bloodshot. So what bloodshot does, so if I was to use not Finnity, if I was to use any gun that wasn't, or any really source of damage that wasn't Infinity, or tasers, drone maybe as well, but tasers Infinity especially, they like a lot of bloodshot. But if the moment you start going into bigger, harder hitting weapons, like the Picton or a spread launcher, the moment you start going into these, you only go 1 point in bloodshot. And it's not for the damage. It's for the conversion and adding in skill to the formula. And then making it skill. Because if you do that, suddenly things like Keen Mind start applying. Obviously, you don't need Drink Full. So you just start going like Keen Mind. And it turns it into skill. So you just go 1 point in Bloodshot. But because we're doing Finnity, we want 5 points in Bloodshot. Now, as I showed, like a more optimal sniper spec earlier, which still needs some tweaking, Finnity was fine. In a volley, I did to headshots, I did 15 million damage. That is fine. Now, this is more optimized for Finnity, but without bleed. I'm actually going to let that wear off. $12.5 million damage at 78 shots. That's immediately less. If we go bleed... $78 shots again. 15, 16, 17... 17.6 million. Yeah, those two are about the same. One less. Yeah, it's the skill tag. Yeah, basically. Okay, I think that was a lot less. That's a lot of damage. I'll let that reset. Okay, so at this point, between Riddle You This, I Am a Gun, and Hone Mine, they're all basically identical. I think, yeah. Best Defense, Riddle You This, and Hone Mind are all basically the same. I Am a Gun is best. Hey Joe, how you doing? Okay, the compounding afflictions also just kind of... Why are they all the same? They're all the same because RNG gonna RNG. Contamination has to be considered because you don't always shoot that much. Yeah, we do. I don't even think this applies to bleeding. Does this apply to bleed? Yeah. Will it give me 5% or 10%? So it bleeds 50. Will it be 10% of the 50, which is 5, or will it go from thingy? But the thing is, scroll. Okay, it goes from 50, 60, 78. Okay. It doesn't actually matter because it's 10 stacks. The thing is Finnity is a bossing weapon, and we will always be shooting that much on bosses. Like, we won't always be shooting that much, only we will. Now, while we are bleed capping, this will keep us at 20 stacks more reliably, so... Same ballpark. I'm gonna do this. Now we can improve it a bit further. What rep kits have we got? An Enrage Warpaint. Enrage AF1000? I hope this is worth it. It might not be, actually, because we might not get it back for the next fucking kill. I might want to actually go in and raid something else that's more spammable. Alright, Viper, have a good one. What weapon for mobbing? Truck and drones. The truck could be anything. It can be bod, it could be Picton, whatever the hell you want. But drones. Okay, I didn't get to fire many bullets, but that was already like a ton of damage. $22, $23 million. Yeah, they feel less scummy than pixies, though. I wonder if key mine's better than material components. Hey, Combo Monster, how you doing? The gun handling changes killed the root. I've been having much better returns on root since pre-patch. Now, I didn't use the root much, but my root kills have been, like, batshit insane. Like, yesterday I was killing Origo in, like, 2-3 shots. What parts did I have? I was testing all. I was testing all combos. I was testing no parts, Jacob's Ricochet, Atlas Grenade, Atlas Darts, Atlas and Jacob's. I tested all of those. And so long as it had a part, either Jacob's or Atlas, it was good. Both was best, then Atlas, then Jacob's, then nothing. Yeah, Jacobs was doing good. Yeah, I was having good returns with Dirk. So, I don't know. Vex is obviously still very strong, however, the changes to the crit knife and bleed, how do I compare it to the others? No change. So, bleed is still Vex's strongest I want to do damage right now option. And it's still so strong you can kill bosses before you even watch, like, you can even watch their health bar disappear. With, you know, things like Picton and tasers and whatnot. This will be a bit slower in killing. You will be able to watch both health bars go down with this loadout, but it's still like drop in, dump a load of damage, boss dies. So bleed is relatively unchanged in terms of context within the content of the game. But Vex's total build variety is quite limited. She's basically got bleed, Dots, which is bleed but in yellow, and non-bleed gone, which is green true. After that, yeah, there's a lot of stuff, but they're all very niche slash not as like insane as what other characters can do with like group study, auto crits, or neutron capture, or Rafa's bullshit versus basically anything that Eamon does. So after bleed and bleed but in yellow, she's towards the lower end, but that's only because right now we're killing bosses and you can't even see the health bar go down. It just disappears. Whereas some of the good stuff you do on Vex, you can watch the health bar go down. So, oh no, it's a 4-second kill instead of a 1.5-second kill. It doesn't really matter. Especially Atlas Jacob's route, by the way, it hits hard. Basically, the more parts you get on it, the harder it hits. Like the more projectile stuff it does, it just like hits more. The actual workings of it is quite hard to tell, but you want Atlas and you want Jacobs. Hey, kitty, good to see you. Hiya, hiya. Is there any chance Gearbox adds a loadout save option? Sure about that. Does Jacob work on the route then? Yes. You don't... It's... Again, it's weird how it works. Okay, that droid is filthy. It's so good. You got a shiny bod? Hell yeah. Sticky bod Teen Witch is by far the best bod build for Vex. I'm gonna raise you, Ryan, and say that that is bad because stickies take time to detonate. When there are so many other ways in this game to insta-kill bosses without waiting for sticky detonations. Like, why would I decrease my damage by 90% up front when I can just kill them on the first shot? Like, okay, once it detonates, it's a ton of damage, but why would I wait? Why would I... When I can just have a 100% damage shot that does the kill, why would I lower that by 90% to do the kill in a second or two? Instead of just going in and getting the kill. Yes, it is, Sita. Teen Witch is fine. Can Murmur be shiny? It unlocks as shiny by default, Colbster. Singularity. Hey, Big Bad, how you doing? Hey, Varkius, thank you for the 28 months. Much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. You notice it all? Yeah, I don't have one on me, but it's unlocked as shiny. You can just go into your skins and do the thing. Rook looks so much cooler than mine, what the fuck? That was probably the Hyperion part giving the visual effect that you're liking there. Daedalus part adds a lot of funky stuff, and Hyperion parts add a lot of funky stuff. So I just have like a very funky looking truck. Oh, this fat and ugly? Oh no. Such an annoying farm? Yeah, mine's in my vendor right now, so I am very lucky. I've got a couple of good looking ones. I like my big rocket one. That one's ugly. This one's kind of clean. I don't like the scope though. I like the scope on this one. What damage do you look for in a truck? Ideally at least 8,000. With over 100% crit. It can go to like 10k, but, you know, farming that. No thank you. Per shot, Pixel. Oh! How do I fuck that up? It would help if I, you know, actually hit him. $6,000 damage grenade launcher, spread shot, spread launcher, 28,000. You hate thrashers. Nice to get to how you doing. Hello, hello. I'm getting war paint back before it runs out, which is quite obviously guns and needles. Yeah, because it's each time damage is taken. Yeah, guns and needles good. Icons need breaks, so there's no icons. Ooh, that's annoying. I have a reason to be in my action skill. I mean, witchy, but like... I don't think so. What do I want here, Dark Beast? I'm going around killing a bunch of bosses, and I'm going to do like 5 or so kills on each boss. And basically, we'll just see what we get. Hey, Howard, how you doing? Hey, hiya. Thank you for the raid, much appreciated. Passively going to try and plan a farm route. I mean, because you have to, like, run to every bloody... You have to run down corridors, it's, like, technically bad to do that, which kind of sucks. Just, like, you can't just teleport to a boss, you have to run down a corridor to get there. Hey, Micro, thank you for the 12 months. The year. It's insane. Thank you very, very much. You got a Halloween event, Gearbox? Best we can do is piss filter. Okay. I know we all have premature break issues, Finnity, but you don't need to bloody... I know stage fright is tough. Elemental 4% chaos is just a pain. Why would you do that to yourself on non-big encore? Core Observer, I think we can skip. Sludge more. I mean, there were bosses you could... What? Never mind. Me looking for the corridor to run to Gravewood, Troy, bloody Eyster, Tyrene... Psycho Reaver. Hell, even Lilith let you teleport right, like, to the end of the map. Because you want one and you have no idea when Big Encore might be. I mean, fair enough. But what if you get it and it's just like a bad element? Although, can it come in random? Wait, you can't mantle that. Just made the jump anyway. That's not all bosses? Yes, and you're missing my point! I swear intentionally. Just to be difficult. On the barrel. Dead spread. That's a bad dead spread. You know you could hold a knife? Yeah. I don't know if you can put it away. How do I put it away? Aha! Grappling. This is the Bloodshot class mod? Yes. Oops, all big encores for Christmas? That'd be cool. Well, that didn't work. My first kill was so much better, but I didn't record it. Bonnie's so fun now. It was fun before. The buff was so unnecessary. Okay, that one will do. Somebody said the bonus damage is a molt. I believe it. Gun molts tend to be. Either that or enhancement. World drops, yes, Banchill. Shiny's not. No. Does melee in general put it away? I couldn't melee with the knife out. See, this is an instance where a 14 mag Finnity would be good. Does that mean Songbird's also a molt? Nah, Songbird's enhancement gun. I did unlock UVH, beat the game. And then you'll unlock challenges. If you go to missions, challenges, Ultimate Vault Hunter, start from the bottom. So scroll right down to the bottom and work your way up. It's really easy stuff, like kill this boss in this mine. And you'll want to be doing all the mines and stuff anyway. Prestige. So everything it tells you to kill, you'll want to do prestige anyway, so... What's on my knife? Surely it isn't vivisecting when duct tape exists. What's vivisecting? Is that the name of the prefix? It do be the name of the prefix. Because Scroll doesn't know that despite them nerfing Penetrator to the ground, we'd be bleeding. And bleeding does not be duct taping. Ticks, I want them to crit. Yeah. And I have a lot of crit damage, so... Yeah, micro bleed was like it was fixed in a really good way. Now it is a disgustingly powerful skill, like it's disgustingly powerful. Is bleed, but it's not broken. How good is blood? Is power exceptionally. It's really powerful. It's one of the best skills in the game. Okay, never mind. You can apply that to a lot of builds, so it just gets filtered down. But it's really good. It's really good. Thanks for that. Yep, it's not taking away my crit chance, so that's all I needed to know. Would 2 points be enough, or do you need all 3? I mean, if you're getting 2, just get the third. Although, if I bug it up right now... Fantastic. I think I have bugged up something with my build. No, I haven't. Never mind, we're good. For this particular Finnity build, Bleed doesn't have like... Sorry, Blood is Power doesn't have like a ton of distance, but it's still good, because like it's what? With action skill active, it's 20% lifesteal. That's 60% bonus element. For what, 8 points? It's still good. This bonus element is contributing beneficially to Undead Eye procs, and it's getting its own bleeds.
to take a look at me goods?
I don't actually know why I bought that. Shiny Bugbear on your 4th big Encore. Too bad that's a terrible weapon. Huh? I don't think he knows. Chat, I don't think he knows. But he just called Wombo Combo 2 terrible. Skill issue. Hyper skill issue. Do you not know? No, you don't know. You do not know. Yes, you don't know? No, you... Please enlighten me. Bugbear was buffed, and now it's just, like, really good. Get some reload and some fire rate on there. Cycle that damage bonus. Things just pop. Like, shooting it at vile enemies is like introducing an already melting stick of butter to a high-powered blender. What kind of booty? Okay, then it just goes back to being a skill issue. I mean, it's not like... That's a brilliant description. It's not like Finnity level, but it's definitely a great gun. Calling it terrible is very off. Maybe not built right for it. Could very well be. Thanks. I really wanted that loot. Hey God, how you doing? How goes the farming? I'm farming for clips is what I'm doing. And Phantom Flame spawn with Deadly Shotgun. I've never personally seen it. You get bonus Hyperion? Why on earth would you need bonus Hyperion for Bugbear? You're stuck dog sitting for the next 3 days. Will I be live tomorrow and Tuesday? No. How can you be stuck dog sitting? Is it like not a very nice dog? Like... I'm not gonna lie, I'd throw my loot out of bounds too if I was getting spawn camped. Play with the dog. Sometimes the dog just want to rest. Depends what kind of dog it is. Have I seen arc sliding? No. Hey Tyrell, how you doing? You don't think the Cinder Shelling Nova works like it reads? Have you been testing it? What have you found? You get the max DPS Finnity? Probably not. Any tips on how to prevent a battle wagon from going into the enemy spawning stage? I think if you kill him fast enough, maybe try using some kind of like explosive area targeting the guys on his back to begin with. If you can wipe them all out, so he's got nobody to spawn. But sometimes, often I was getting the insta kill when I was killing him very quickly. I was getting an exceptionally good kill. You can slide out of the animation of arc knives, which then allows you to attack with arc knives again straight away. Okay. Understandable. Pickled a low mob. Well, so here's the thing with Novas, is they don't really get damage source, which means it's very difficult to buff them. So you could just be finding that. He has some attack animations that if you kill him during it, it'll skip the enemy spawning bit. Ah, that could very well be it, what Lauren said. Which obviously waiting for a certain attack animation isn't quick, but could explain the inconsistencies with it. Back hive, more like dead hive. My Vex build. This is a Finnity specific build that I'm running, that I've made specifically for the Finnity. I'm considering if I want to drop my Essence Leech Blood is Power investment for more material components, keen mind. But the thing is you still want at least, 2 points across these, because Blood is Power is an extra instance of damage that supports Underdime. Now, it is a bonus element that does stack its own bleed, but I don't have much lifesteal. I only have the 20% from Essence Leech, so that's why I'm kind of considering material keen mind. But the difference between them will be tiny. What's the ideal Finnity? I haven't looked at the potential stat range, but you want as much just... When looking at the stats, the only things that matter is damage fire rate. Don't worry about max size, don't worry about reload, just damage fire rate, get as much as both as you can. Technically, fire rate is the better stat to go for, but... yeah, just a combo of the two. Sometimes that happens. Oh, okay. Actually, more than a tickle, right? I mean... are you getting like you say a tickle, but are you getting about 40,000 damage? Yay or nay? A 10-second triple bypass. That might be really good with Scorch. You don't get a bonus though, which kind of sucks. Can of spam? Yeah. I mean, that's like... That's fiendish invigoration, is that, but like... You spend so much time in your rep kit animation. Explosive Jacob's Ricochet Brewery. It's a shame it's not underbarrel. Hey Halasa, how you doing? Thank you so very much for the 29 months. Number of considerable size. Doing good. Nice, nice. You like the Torg Impact Jacobs Ricochet Auto Snipers? Same. They're one of my favorite guns. Wait, my drone just like fly into a wall. Since amp snapshots and drone is the same true for overkill. Potentially. I've not tested that one. The thing is with overkill in this game, it's just a bit shit. But potentially. Is it weird you started to strip away damage for consistency? Nope. That's my preferred way to build, actually. Consistency. Two-shot homing. Well, this guy even drops. Does he even have drops? Oh, he has 7 cents with shotgun mode. Yo, congrats! That's insane. Oscar, Mike, and Recursive. Okay, Oscar's good. You know, I've never farmed him, so that's probably why I never see Oscar Mikes. Yeah, it can be a 6 mag pixel. Though it'll have less damage. To play Vex, do I have an amp on my rep kit, and how important is it to build? Nope. So, because I'm bullet hosing, I don't really need amp on rep kit, because amp on rep kit would be just for the first bullet, so it wouldn't be that good. In terms of my actual rep kit, which is a War Paint, which gives me fire rate, and Enrage, which gives me 30% damage, that is substantial, but not like build defining. It was at COV. I don't know if that would be an upgrade or a downgrade. Does my Finnity XXX-L have a license plate on it? Yes, and in the only instance in the game, the time I would recommend, Hyperion. Obviously, you don't need Hyperion. Hyperion means you just do 50% of the amount of recoil control. but it's the exact same recoil pattern as well. So like it's not important. You can go with anything. It's not like we're using a Hyperion enhancement or anything. It's just nice if you get it, but it's not needed at all. Rude, my gun broke. Got 2 bugbears and the Thresher before a single truck. Yeah, farming for the truck is just so not it. Did vending machine stop resetting action skills update? Yes. Okay, so this next kill is actually going to be a kill without rep kit, so... This farm's rough? Yeah, it so is, John. Farming for parts is so bad. Okay, that would have been great if, you know, my gun didn't break. Yes, they have Wibble. They said they're gonna fix it in the next major update. Seems like that pretty much eliminates the use for the Encore machine. In terms of, like, save quitting instead, yeah. Just put cooldown rate on your build. Oh, exploding! I really hate how you have to read the number for your health bar instead of looking at the bar, because the bar is so delayed. The Bleed Bloodshot build, yes. And the Unusual Winkle is just kind of like optimized. Bro took to do a flip to the next level. Drill a hole. Or like dead a hole. Katagawa's Revenge. He's getting so many bugbears now. What's the god roll? 1300 damage, 14 mag, 1.6 fire rate, I believe the stats were. Oh, before I was thinking about Keen Mind. Keen Mind would be useless right now because of how knife works. A Jacob's Ricochet GMR. Alright stats, actually. The Willem practice. I run all the way for Willem. Do I care? I gotta do everybody, don't I? Is bank filtering bugged? It is. I didn't like the change anyway. GMR with over 10k DPS? That's crazy. That's nuts. better have max health or gun damage than an undead eye. If you're using the Finnity, max health. Are you using the undead eye? So you probably are using Finnity, aren't you? Nope, it's not that way. Yeah, I'm learning. Or like XXX apple farming. How you doing, Rapid Fire? Hey, Diamond. Let's have a working save editor again. I haven't save edited anything yet. That's really sad to read, Ashen, because I was doing exactly what you're describing, like, when the game came out. And I even have a video on it. Thunder stolen. I love how quickly his health bar disappears. The shots and tracker grenades behave differently from tracker darts. No. Unless it's root, in which I have reason to believe darts are better. But it's so hard to tell. Didn't mean to do that. Stop breaking immediately! Real gambler doesn't concern himself with premature overheat. Listen, it happens to the best of us. You've used two to swap to the other. I mean, the kill is ruined the moment it breaks anyway, so like... A swap wouldn't... Let it break every time you use it? Yeah, I should be doing that. Ah, knife launcher. Cool. Excellent. Is Rone's charge any good now? It was good before. Hey, Cry, what do you reckon the start will look like today? Boring. Because every time people hype up a good start, it just ends up being, like, super safe. Also, when does the race start? Is it in 1 hour and a bit or 2 hours and a bit? I showed the Finnity? Yeah. And 3.5, 15.7, so it's not the best rolling damage, but it's the best one that I've gotten that also has Hyperion Grip. No, it's in 15 minutes? Ah, shit. Little leveling out, the lights out? Okay, that's two conflicting answers. That's in 15 minutes. Ah, shit, I'm gonna miss the race then. Oh well. Why am I not using the highest DPS one? Because it hasn't dropped. If the reason why you're not using X when it's like obviously better, chances are it's just like the super obvious fucking answer. Because I don't have one. You want one? No, I'm good. Thank you though. What is the highest damage? I don't know. 150 on that Picton. Card damage. Card grip. It needs the Hyperion grip? No, it doesn't. It's nice. They don't need it. This is Choco Daedalus shotgun? Yes. Is the event weapon Murmur any good? Yes. It's good for TD or chucking. And it's alright for shooting, but it's not great. But the event transfers to TD or chucks. That's a good TD or weapon. Provided you can get a decent roll. Okay, I've never had that before. I got stuck on the entrance barrier to the fucking map. How much of that damage is Finnity and how much is Bleed? It's about 60-40 in favor of Finnity. Did I just one-shot that boss? No, it took me about 50. None of it is the Infinity? I mean, correct answer. If I try this build while pushing fire achievement 5 racing skills, is there enough skill points? No. $117 shots. Race time me anything good? It was truck again, and then something I can't remember. That I was less interested in. Gearbox knew how much I loved heavy goods vehicles. My last week Ashen was really good. It was truck and what's for dinner. Just realized I did Fade Fields without doing Salt. Oop. What would Fire Achievement even give me? So it's in the same ballpark as Prismatic Weaponry. Good, but Fire Achievement gives me... %6 crit. I mean, sure, but like... It's not 20 skill points to start it good. It's good, but it's not that good. If we can get the Torque Fire Blast on any legendary shotguns, I'd imagine it would have to be just Lead Balloon, right? Your offense is almost level 50, about to go kill Timekeepers and Guns to get a farm a lot more and start climbing to UVH 5 finally. Level 50 before beating the game. Damn. This is the first week that you're glad that it's that it's crap. Leech Accelerator. You know what? That's probably just meta. As is that. Cool. Not meta yet, but will be. And that one just kind of is now. I mean, 15% soup. It's pretty shit, let's be honest. Praying for a nice symmetry roll. I've yet to see a symmetry even approach the power of the Picton. That because the straight high base damage? Yeah. Like, Picton rolls similar numbers, but the Picton, when it rolls like Torg parts, jumps to like 5-6k damage. I've yet to see a asymmetry do that. 6k Ripper? Ooh. Why does that gun even roll Ripper? Take it out of the part pool. Ripper is good on a lot of guns. Truck is not one of them. Four, that's higher than asymmetry I've seen. I've not farmed it enough. It still doesn't approach Picton like, but, you know, it's better. Onslaught! How much extra damage does the 30% do? Because Onslaught I was very ill impressed with. With 5k bullet? Yeah, mine's 610. A 6-1... Wait, what is it? 6119. Yeah, it does, George. I don't like the bullets. You don't know what the Picton is? It's a proton rifle. Is symmetry a better Picton? No. The symmetry it's a weird thing because its benefit, like the unique part of it, doesn't line up with the use case of the gun. Now, there isn't much difference. Like, a base roll Picton and a base roll symmetry is basically identical, so you may as well use the symmetry. It might get a better crit stats as well, but once you start getting to the better Picton rolls, it starts taking away. Use those when you first play the game, yeah. It's so... In case you're unfamiliar, Ashen, the Proton Rifle was basically the same gun in Borderlands 3, and I was like, that was like my thing. I was one-shotting most bosses with a white rarity Proton Rifle. So when I found the Picton in this game, like, eyes light up. Then in my first playthrough, my very first Legendary Order Sniper Rifle. It's like, okay, the game knows. The game knows. Game knows what I want. What rolls to look for? Damage number bigger. It really do be that simple. Although it can get ruined by Hyperion accuracy, because Hyperion accuracy gives it first shot sway, which you don't want. I had that. I got an upgrade to my Picton, but it was Hyperion accuracy, and I just had to toss it because it was just not nice to use. Bramble song time. Why did the second and third health bars just evaporate? So the first 19 bullets of this gun are basically duds. You need to be in overheat. So the start of the health bar is also always slow. Like, the first 20 bullets aren't doing much. So it looks like the second bit of the health bar evaporates quicker, but it's literally just... My damage ramps up. Not only do I need the first 19 bullets to get out of the way, is this build ramps its damage up, because it's a kill skill build. So the further into an enemy's health bar I get, the more damage I do. What mod and enhancement? Class mod, I'm using the Undead Eye. Bad route. Yeah, class mod, I'm using Undead Eye. Can I even make this jump? Yeah. And then enhancement, it's duct tape, which is 100% crit chance with COV weapons on overheat. But the overheat just made it consume ammo, and it gives me the crit chance. And also there's a lot of things that occur, like, when overheating, which is a lot more minor. So this one gives me some soup when overheating. This one gives me some more fire rate once it's past 50%. So after 10 bullets. Using duct tape, why use crit knife? Bleed. To help the bleed get some crits. It's everything. if it can crit chance will help it. It's just a global crit chance. How goes Finnity eating? Bosses are dying rapidly. It is making me want a 14 mag one though. Now that I have it a lot more damage optimized, bosses are dying well before I'm running out of bullets. So I want a 14 mag just to pick it off quicker. Interesting death behavior. Doesn't the crit knife cat you at 30% so you're losing 100% from duct tape? Yesn't. Yes, that's how it works, but duct tape takes precedent. As a death animation full time, yeah, I just had to sit and watch it for a second. Is there a freaky version of Borderlands 4? It depends under what context you mean by the word freaky. There is currently a Halloween event in the game. I mean, event is being generous, calling it that, but it's there. But if you're after another version, then there is a mod on the Nexus that puts Vex in a swimsuit. So you've got either or, to be honest. You can even run both. No, my loot! That wasn't just dropping it, that was yeeting it. Yeah, Fusion, how you doing? Thank you very much for the 2 months, much appreciated. Did I empty my gun? Time to find out! No, I didn't. Shit. I can't wait for this boss to be big encore next week and them not fix the loot. How does he know that? Because you have to scroll past it to get to the good mods. You also have it installed. I mean, alright. Oh nice, the extended class mod info mod, right next to the swimsuit Vex mod. You don't have the safe work disabled on there? Hey, nothing wrong with a little bit of window shopping, alright? What are the best non-sniper mobbing weapons with this build? Mod? Order assault rifles with kill drone. Tasers. Just using a sniper. I like truck. Also got root and stuff. But kill drones are fucking broken. Here, let me show you some kill drones. Let me do a kill drone kill. Actually, this might go terribly because this boss has like ads. I can get a third. Better, go better. Kill drones, attack the correct enemy. Okay, they had a bit of an issue finding the right enemy, but everything else they instantly killed. They hit like 100k a hit on this setup. They can hit much, much harder as well, which is enough to one-shot any mob. What parts are you looking for in the bottom? It doesn't matter. So the main bod that I use, I don't have it on me right now, is literally just, it's got like Hyperion gun shield and pistol ammo. The bod doesn't matter. Getting sniper ammo is nice, but if you don't want to eat into your sniper reserves, you just go with anything. I like pistol ammo. A lot of people will tell you sticky bod, it's completely unnecessary because non-sticky can kill faster because stickies, you stack them up, then you detonate for damage. Well, that's just kind of slow when you can just shoot and kill. And also not great for mobbing. So yeah, after that it doesn't really matter. C of E's nice, but yeah, not needed. You must watch the replay the first time lats are insane. Don't spoil, please. Thank you. You don't even say that. Because that in of itself is a spoiler. Don't. Shush. Bye. You're far worse than Cyberpunk, you don't care. Got Torg Impact Round Spod. Very nice. Can I roll with Jacobs? No. You ever just forget? Okay, that's 2 crashes today. What is going on, video game? Are we okay? Why are we crashing today? I wasn't crashing yesterday, or the day before, or the day before that. You keep seeing people ask about Amp Super Soldier without thinking, would that just turn off the legendary effect? Ah, so Joe, you are very valid. But Teen Witch exists. Remember when Amp Manuel did a thing in Borderlands 3? The constantly draining shield. How's my performance been since the update? Less stable. About the same, but less stable. Like, sometimes it goes bleh. Got the shiny bugbear, very nice. No! Fuck, what was it? That looked like a class mod to me. Where closest lost loot is the one here? Oh. The one here, right? Right next to the bank. That'd be great if I knew where the bank was in Belton's Bore, because who the fuck uses Belton's Bore as a hub? Because, like, everywhere's separate. Why is that shit all the way over there and this shit all the way over here? Just put it all together, it's fine. Technomancer. I'm not running NVIDIA. Because the patch did say for NVIDIA users to get the new things, but I don't run it. Hey buddy, do you want this? Because I don't care for it. Like, do you just want this, bud? He's going insane. I think he wants this. Like, I'll give you it. I don't need it. There's always someone jerking off the machine. I know, it's so rude. Why is grenade launcher 6,000 damage and spread launcher is 150,000 damage? Make it make sense. You know, somebody's takeaway from that is make the grenade launcher 150,000 damage. A Torg Jacobs Ripper. Why can't I get Torg Jacobs on a gun that I'd actually want to use? Atlas full auto? Order assault rifle? Okay. Okay, it's like just the best like order assault rifle in the game. Vile prototype. No. The Divisioner. You know what? Divisioner might be quite funny. Can we melt Divisioner? I never kill Divisioner like the unintended way. Big Rocket. Oh yeah, it's not. Big Rocket goes to like 17k. So why is spread 150? in an intended way. So his, like, summons, when you kill them, it sends a projectile back to the Divisioner that deals a chunk of armor damage. So the idea is you kill the much weaker summons to chunk the boss. So if you've got good, like, AoE damage against the Divisioner, he just, like, dies. You don't think spread launcher is the issue. So you believe that a gun should be able to one-shot UVH5 stuff without any of these items, without any of these skill points, and you think it should just be doing that on the hardest difficulty? To just bypass the looter part of this game. Not a boss? Okay, it's too much. I mean, okay, it would need high cal, but... Guys, it's Lazy's 57th birthday today. Can we get him a shiny XXL? Yo, look at that, a shiny XXL! On my birthday week! If the issue is amp, then we'd be seeing some grenade launcher kills, but we're not. Amp is absurdly strong in this game, don't get me wrong, absolutely. That is also another thing that is very strong. But the damage spread launcher providing is a unique one. Where the fuck do you go in this place? One? Ah. Bro died before he divided. Divisional look tanky there? Yeah, it's because you're not supposed to kill him by shooting him. So they made him really tanky. In terms of, like, order bunker bosses. I wonder how much health he actually has. It's probably around, like, Vol Boss. Oh no! I didn't melt it. Dead spread in the fire variety. An enhancement rolls with gun damage, gunfire rate and SMG fire rate. How do the numbers interact? 1 + 1 = 2. Is it damage reduction or higher HP? Same end. But yeah, I don't actually know. It could be. It could legitimately be that. I'm trying to think of an instance where it would the difference would matter. I suppose damage reduction would shrink the gap of double dipping stuff. What's the highest base on this? Apparently it goes over 1,000, but mine's only 935. Absolutely, George, but it's only like 15 seconds for a save quit, and I can't imagine console takes that long either. You can save quit with a grip now as well. While I'm here, let's do a funny. Ooh, this boss might be a bit tanky for this, actually. Team much better here, team much better. How long has it taken to implement a save quit with group? 16 years. Hazel. Shield boy? $20-30, depending on when you're at, so not bad. And sometimes save quitting's better anyway. I don't know, something. Yeah, it would be, absolutely. It's just that it wouldn't save that much in the grand scheme. But absolutely, I'd rather have it than not. Obviously. Have you ever used it? It's not very good. Is there a good spot to farm enhancements? No, I guess just like melt Splash Zone for a while. I've been thinking, does Borderlands 4 take 18 years after BO1? I believe so. They do it by real years, apart from 1 to 2, which was 5 years with a 3-year span. So it's like time since 2009 plus 2. Your birthday is next year. Can you pick me up a white level 2 TD or SMG with Diablin? Yeah, sure, bud. Happy birthday. Badasses outside a makeshift chalet. That fucking spawn point. Yeah, that. But no, it's not, because those badasses take longer to spawn than just doing a splash zone loop. Why are they so slow? Why do they come out one at a time? I don't know, I'm sitting 118s there. I'm inclined to believe this guy's just tanky health-wise rather than damage reduction. Because that's fire versus armor spawning those bleeds. So 118 makes a lot of sense. If it was damage reduction, it should be a lot lower. But I think he just has a lot of health. Especially since damage reduction goes twice on bleed. Also make a Reaper melee build that actually works. Yes. But Retor isn't here, so I cannot tell you how. Callous Harbinger of Annihilating Death. I mean, we did annihilate him to his death. Daedalus Sniper swap on a $1,500 Han. You got an Amp Guardian Angel and it's not giving Overshield with Teen Witch for some reason. That's strange. We did in fact kill him to death. Skullmasher cousin at home. Wouldn't Skullmasher at home be Daedalus swap truck? Does Bloodshot apply fully to spread launcher? Is the damage split per projectile? Damage is split per projectile, but even if it wasn't, it'd be a bit shit. Like, Bloodshot stops, like, it starts losing benefit after, like, Kill Drone. Like, Bloodshot on truck is already a bit alright. And then the moment you start moving up to, like, big rockets, Picton, and then spread launcher, it stops mattering. We go 1 out of 5 Bloodshot for those. Yeah, it's because it's adding a flat amount, which to Finnity is great, because Finnity damage is really low. 900 to 1,000. But, Picton being 6,000 with a huge on-shot multiplier that Bloodshot doesn't get. Truck being 10,000. Big Rocket being 17. Knife Launcher being 30. And Spread Launcher being 150. Gun crit chance and a +4 target per science column, 22%. Very nice. As I fire it so fast. Gun base 15.7. After over 50% heat, 35%. Another 30% from rep kit. 30% from drink fall. I think that's it. That's it. That do be it. What a good ordnance grenades in this game. Think about farming once you can eventually use them rather than having one for firmware. Grenades, are you wanting like utility or damage? Because also if you're using a gun build and you're doing damage, then you can use like rocket launchers like Hail Spike or Dead Spread. Yep, there's Slippy, there's Jacob's Knives, there's Waterfall, Blockbuster. They go kapoom. Utility, yeah. Jacob's Knives and Slippies, I think, are top 2 for this utility. Firepot's good if you're doing a gun build, because you don't have to do anything with them. You just throw them and they'll just start shooting shit. How gear-based is my build? I mean, considering I'm making the build around this particular spec around one gun, not a hard gun to find, but you do need the gun. It's... okay. Getting the pieces together, difficulty quite low, because you don't need good rolls. The Finnity doesn't have a huge stat spread in rolls. The Timekeeper literally doesn't have a stat spread in roll. So it's just getting a class mod and getting an enhancement. And then you'll be able to basically just away you go. You don't need good rolls of them, you just need ones that exist. So getting the build up and running pretty easy, I would say. The items are specific, but you don't need specific versions of those items. Even this legendary rep kit, it looks scary. You just get a purple one with the main effect, which is the 100% crit chance. Yeah, don't worry about the legendary Freelancer. Quicksilver is the legendary. Don't worry about that. Yeah, Platinum, don't worry about that Quicksilver, because this just means we have Smelter, and Smelters we don't need. Literally, duct tape. You can get it on a purple, you can get it on a blue. Duct tape is the important bit. Then, of course, you do want things like gun damage, gunfire rate, that kind of thing, sniper damage, but again, gun damage rolls are less important on this than other enhancements, and that is because Bloodshot doesn't get on shot bolts, which is what gun damage on enhancement is. So even then, it's less important to get good passives on this enhancement, on duct tape specifically, not Quicksilver, than other enhancements. Literally just get the 100% crit chance. Look for COV for that 100% crit chance. You can't farm for them, you just got to keep an eye out. So, I don't know. Pay Splash Zone a visit. In terms of rep kit, I recommend one with Enrage. And if you can get Enrage Fire Rate, Enrage something, I don't know. Just get Enrage. Is Enrage Molt? No, it's soup, but it double dips with Blade. And it's just one of the bigger bonuses that exist on rep kit. So. Oh, Elemental Affinity will be fun. The Elemental rep kit one. I need good Marlon enhancement. They just never drop. Okay, hang on. Am I running 3 out of 3 heating up? Yeah, but it's only 25% gun damage. I'm trying to think what else I could do. I mean, to be honest, I should probably just go Deadeye. Do I have a Deadeye knife? I do have a Deadeye knife. A Deadeye's probably just better. You have to hit true crits with Deadeye. Collider? Oh, Collider. A Ripper Collider. You haven't found a good legendary enhancement? Getting a good legendary enhancement is really good, because you've only got 2 chances at passives instead of 3. Bro does obliterate this boss. Bro's obliterating every boss. Now, you'll note for this kill, I'm not even activating my action skill. My action skill is an extra, what, 30% bonus element? I was like, yeah, I'm just not even gonna bother. Alright, what other bosses can I shoot in this area? I mean, there's Sky Spanner Cratch, but that just feels like such a waste of time when Bramble Songing. Like, what does Sky Spanner Cratch even do when it flies around in circles? Not yet. If you're farming a shiny on a second character, it won't count as challenge progress to your main yet. However, the devs are working on it. They plan to release the update with the next major patch, which is probably with the bounty pack next month. And that is going to enable challenge progress across all of your characters when it comes to Phosphenes. Retroactively, they said retroactively it would do that, so you should be safe to farm on your second character, and that it will count across all your characters when that patch comes out. It does exist. It does exist, banger, but it's tough. I've had runs, big encore weeks where I've put 300 worth in and not gotten the shiny I wanted. It does happen. It's within the realms of like realistic RNG. Bleed Amp Witch. It does. I got better results with Timekeeper's Undead Eye. Just because of its super low base damage. Any other weapon than, yeah, Amp and Amptine Witch. Pandora Momentum any good? I don't know what that is. Ow. Oops. Got 3 shinies today? Nice. Quick, get the 4th. Thanks for ring all your other Frosting for the 100 mark. So you've been getting, on the whole, a little bit lucky, then. Oh, nice one, Joe. Good shit. Yeah, if you're getting them all by 100, because I did 200 odd runs, didn't get a single shiny in Bit Drill a whole week. I did over 300 runs of Core Observer and only got the Divided Nation. I did not get the Bully. Oh yeah, I'm not questioning the shield maintenance, Rinolin. I'm just talking about the damage return. Undead Eye on Infinity, just in my testing, was the one place it was better. Because Finity's got such low base damage, the flat amount. For my particular loadout, at least. Obviously, math's gonna maths. All changes. I missed too many shots! Is that a Slippy? I need more Slippies to have. And nuke Slippy. 14 seconds. I mean, I vibe with the radius, but I do not vibe with 14 seconds. No, I didn't reset it. Does Vex get all the sniper buffs and Daily Assault 5 seems very broken, she can get you play Vex? Yeah, no, that's not how that works. Vex doesn't get sniper buffs. People like Sniper Vex because of the synergy with Bloodshot, and she's got one class mod that rotates Bloodshot with snipers, but it has to be a sniper or a bard. Daily Assault Fire does not change the type of the weapon. And Undead Eye is insanely neat. What happened to my aim there? It was like jittering around. Yes, it does, Freelancer. Yes, it does, Banchill. Okay, getting this one is so difficult. Can't track him. Grenade Accent had a lot more merit than Sniper Vex Rapid Fire. Just gonna reset that one. All the numbers, I'm trying. When he's like a fifth of the size of the numbers at that range, it doesn't really go well. Yeah, Ezekiel, it sucks. I swear I'm burning out really quickly. I'll take that one. I'll take that one. Hey, it's the Sparky. Wait, it's a double amp Sparky! I should have looked at the item in the recording. God damn it. What are you using for vile enemies? Brook. You can also just do, like, Red Launcher. But so, what's cool about this? Snipers in general, is the orbs count as, like, kills, and they count as, like, ricochet points. So when you, like, pop a crystal and the orb appears, you shoot the orb, it ricochets into the thing and kills them. Is ripper charge rate based on fire rate? I think it's based on weapon type. Right, I got my kill. I'm leaving. Fuck that guy. $146 crit on a crit, highest seen is 108. Oh, you have not seen enough trucks. I mean, I say this from a position as somebody who's had truck in their Maurice vendor twice and farmed it like 400 times because I also had what's for dinner. But it goes to 222. Move to calm faster? Yeah, don't. Farming in this game sucks. Look at that kill drone go! Holy shit, it's getting so many kills! It is time to lick Vile. Vile has been licked. Crit knife is useless for now. No, it does. No, it's not. For sniper blue X has crit knife interact target precise and keen mind. It replaces it, so I haven't spec'd those skills. I've saved the skill points. Soon it will add to it, but right now it replaces it. So it's right now it's just 30% crit chance. So I do it to give my bleed a 30% crit chance. Because I don't need it for my gun because I have duct tape. But it's just 30% crit chance right now. You can't add to it annoyingly, but that is going to get fixed soon. Any gear I want to return to Borderlands 3? No, this game's got too many returning items. What other ordnance would I recommend? Slippy with CQC is very good. You can also do just a damage amp payload knife. You've got that. You've also got fire pot as well. That will add to your sticky count. Slippy can trick a cursed blade.
Have you come all this way?
Damn it. It says melee attacks. It shouldn't. That would be... Slippy does not trick... Yeah, no, that doesn't sound right. You can 100% confirm that. Slippy deals melee damage? Okay, don't all caps yell something you haven't tested. Doesn't go well. Melee damage and melee attacks are two different things. They always have been. Melee attacks... punch. Slippy does not do on melee attack. The reason why it works with, say, like CQC is because it doesn't say melee attack. It says melee damage. But if you look at Groundbreaker, it says melee attacks. The fish doesn't know that. Tested it, yes, it definitely doesn't. Yeah, it says melee attack, so. You mentioned SNS, Soren, but the thing is with, like, Borderlands 1 Legendaries is you can basically recreate them with the licensed parts system. So I'm trying to think how would be best to recreate the SNS Crux. Obviously, we want explosives, so we need Torg Impact. And then we want a big mag, decent fire rate shotgun to put that on. And, like, who makes shotguns in this game? Daedalus? Torg? I mean, I don't... Malawan definitely isn't Draco. So, Torg shotguns, you would want Ripper. I don't think that's it. So, I wonder what the largest mag on a Daedalus shotgun is. If you can get, like, a Daedalus shotgun with higher damage, low fire rate roll, with Torg Impact and a big mag, which you can get through enhancements, you can kind of create Draco at home. Why are yours triggering? Then you would have to provide a clip, because that goes against a lot of testing. Unless, Joe, you tested Cursed Blade, but what about Extra Cursed? Ripper's big mag for shotguns? Yeah, but charge up. All minion melee damage? Yeah, I was asking in reference to Slippy, Joe. Only minion melee, not Vex melee. So not Slippy. Joking. Is that based off of card or based off of testing?
Have you come all this way just to die?
Basis for testing for sure. Okie dokie. You have to include a punch into your melee Vex raindowns for curse procs. I would hope you would include a punch on your melee Vex. I'd be kind of worried if your melee Vex wasn't punching. Unless it's fake melee. Dirty fake melee. Dirty fake melee.
Come all this way just to die?
Think both Dragon Curse would be rip 'em? Fair enough. I think Daedalus would be fine. His Torg Impact would lower the fire rate to more similar how to they were in Borderlands 4. Man, why do Hyperion enhancements have to suck so? Christ. Alright, Dominion time. Fire Thresher. No. Axmal. 45 minutes. That's enough time to do... Yeah, Axmal... Kinda can't be fucked with the directive. RJ. Well, RJ might be... I'm keeper. This fast travel's better for the Axmal, I think, actually.
Why don't you ask the timekeeper for help?
I'm gonna face winch with elemental rolls, but elemental would be worse because kinetic Vex. I had so many people telling me to take leeching attunement on my Vex build. I'm like, no, it's worse on both maths and limiting. Like, there's no benefit here. Like, literally, my two best guns only roll in elemental. What do you want about? What manufacturer's face puncher gonna be? Tog. Or Jacobs. But I would say Tog. In melee splash anyway, so it was probably just gonna be Tog. Fucking melee splash, why? Why is melee splash? Cork sticky face puncher, imagine.
Okay.
Amazing. Just drop in fucking sniper ammo bod. Easy peasy. CV for my heating up. Heating up, I don't care for non-Finnity. Lazy people have killed for that. So have I. One axe more. Amazing, Richard. Nice one. Why is Sniper Armor the go? Because Bod has a bug where it just, for some reason, times 5s the sniper mult. Anyway, you say you want. I need a COV. I mean, I already have that. Not like I really care, as I say. Heating up for non-Finnity is so-so. Heating up 1's good, but it doesn't need COV pots. I thought it was the gun mult. It's both. It's both. It's the sniper mult and the gun mult, because gun is buggered. Not a bug, it's a feature. Time to kill Axmal with the bod. So, I was asking around about enchantment. But hey, should I do enchantment so I can do, you know, extra procs and like mortal terror and shit? I suppose if I had the crit chance, but enchantment, if you shoot somebody in the face, doesn't crit. In order to make enchantment crit, you need crit chance. Specifically, skill crit chance. Red farm truck? Don't. Do I use start gap with this build? No. Buddy, where are you going?
Winning the arms race.
It might be fixed with Hyperion Shield Templar. Oh wow. Sticky bees? Why do I want a sticky bees? Somebody sell me the sticky bees. Bees are covered in honey. Because they stick. Honeybee. I mean... I'll count. 1. Yeah, they fixed that, Chef Samurai. I'll take it if you don't want it. Oh, never mind, I want it. Yeah, you can have it. Let me just see something with it though. Yeah, you can have it. I mean, that looks really cool. I can't lie, that just looks cool. You revive? Yeah, take it down. Go hit up J over R. Just let me know when you want to join so it doesn't ruin a run. I don't see why not when it comes with spawning with Atlas. I'm pretty sure they home anyway though. Not like that would make Atlas any worse because Atlas is the best enhancement, but you know. Okay. This might go badly.
Backwards from 10.
You can't! You'll destroy everything!
Okay, so that kill didn't have bleed. How does one, like, leave? Oh. They switched to Bod Farm. I'm at RJ right now.
You can't! You'll destroy everything!
Just finished getting the fastings of the Skyfish. I took forever and I still can get an SMG, Jacobs CV, ACMA, or every other variant. Oof. Okay, roll, Jacobs.
You can't!
Murder, she
You'll destroy You can't! You'll destroy everything!
ACMA can roll, Jacobs. Honey. Sniper effect damage, sniper effect chance. Oh, you're not my friends, let's Jack. Yeah, join up whenever.
You can't! You'll destroy everything!
This guy's got a pretty good farm, because you don't need to, like, travel anywhere. Two-player difficulty, let's go! Oh, shit. Two-player difficulty got hands.
You'll destroy everything.
Merry Christmas. Imagine Gearbox actually putting Encore's close to the boss. Couldn't be Vault bosses. Oh shit, I need to go there. Just gotta listen to him talk every 20 seconds? No, you can't! You'll destroy everything! Ah! I think Invisible bosses will have a billion HP or 10 immune phases. You don't see how it survives otherwise. Yeah. Especially like Raging Inferno and Spread Launcher shit. Like, literally all they need to do is pull a Wotan. Which, I mean, I say that as if it's an easy thing. Just pull a Wotan. It's that easy. Just simply pull a Wotan. I mean, it does Vile, so like... That Wagon Jolt Site so quick and easy. I know, it's great. Using Circles of Sword to hold you over, yeah. I want some Slaughters that, like, scale up the longer you go. Because it's, like, the only way you can keep testing a Borderlands build, because we just get so strong. Hey, thank you so much for the 10 gifted, Zeppa, thank you. Yeah, I definitely brought you the luck for those shinies. Definitely. Definitely me. Thank you very, very much for the 10 gift, that's huge, thank you. Wotan was the most mechanically unchallenging hard boss ever. Yeah, it wasn't... It didn't have mechanics, it was just it was just a good brawl. A fight doesn't need mechanics to be good, and Wotan is an example of that. Now, mechanics are good, if done right, but Wotan was an example of not needing mechanics. Righto, timekeeper time.
I could take
What is happening with your face area?
you will perish. When you're dead, I'll actually miss it.
Get backwards from hell.
Flashbang! Well timed on that overheat, yeah. I timed the rep kit to perfection as well, before the first fight, to be able to get it back for the second. What's the Finity's gimmick? It doesn't consume ammo when it's overheating, and it gets loads more overheat shots than like any other gun. It just lives in overheat. Yeah, Anathema was very, like, rhythmy, wasn't it? Does it annoy you that repkit effects don't refresh your triple bypass? It does kind of suck, yeah, but like you can see when repkit effects are on your screen. So just like you have a very notable visual tell to like utilize.
Hurry! Supplies are limited.
You wish you could control me. I am wildly unimpressed. I am majestic. Picking up on that death data?
So many kills. I do like how you can charge your repkit whilst it's in use on Vex. It's like the nicest quality of life. You just have infinite uptime on repkit effects. Stepped us down. I'm not far. Septus. What's god roll for Finnity? Just go for the highest fire rate and damage you can get. It's nice if you get Hyperion Grip, but it's not necessary. But cozy for sure. Mine's 935 and 15.7 fire rate.
Tips welcome. Money time.
Neutralized.
You can travel into the vault. Yeah, you don't have to run to the vault every time.
You look ridiculous.
I tried to be fancy, it didn't work. Akiyusen. It's bad. Ah, that's terrible kill drone damage. Why did I overheat before the fight? So to have essentially a fresh mag. If I keep overheating it, you see how that broke immediately? That's why. If you don't break it and you just let it cool off again, when you next go to overheat, it'll probably just like break immediately. So I do a full rotation where I break it just to make sure it's on a fresh mag. And that's intentional or a bug? I don't know.
Remarkable. Your data's flawed. Your death will be my design.
Alright, final boss. Mimicron moves around so much, he's so annoying. Please stand still so I can murder you, please. I just want to shoot a big target dummy that doesn't move or do anything and have it spew out loot every now and again. Not too soon. LA crit chance, but it's only got one smelter. Bramble Song can spawn as a world boss event. Scared the crap out of you. Oh no. Game! A huge raid! It's getting late. Thank you. How is everybody doing? Game raid! That a screen window about to end again? 15 minutes. Mod to see the skills? Yes. Exclamation point mod. The best timing. We got 15 minutes. It's cool. Let's go! Bosses can melt. How you doing? How is your stream? How am I enjoying Borderlands 4? I'm loving it! I've got these drones. And they kill shit for me. And they're like really powerful. Do I have my Guardian Angel on me now? I don't. That's tragic. You get the crit knife and you like it. It's nice now that it's not like completely broken and overpowered. What's the best kill drone damage roll? The one that I have rolled with the torque part, so it went up to 3,700. That's the highest I've seen. What is this? This is the Finnity XXX-L. If you want one, now is the time to farm it. It is a drop from this week's big encore, which is Battle Wagon. A drill site in Terminus range. Go and get it. It's like a 20% drop rate right now. Off my rep kit. Yeah, Echo Caster Sea Gear was so good. I don't remember, Brandon. This week wasn't so bad. How to get the tooltips and class mods to appear. In the description of the stream that you're watching, there'll be a link to the mod. It's a full kill skill scrub for sniper support. Alright, damn, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your evening. Really wish you could shoot these chests so you could shoot them when you're all the way up there so they're already open by the time you get here. Peak laziness. Am I using duct tape? Yes.
I don't think so. Sublime.
No idea, Joe. Seeker missile. A lot of damage. $10,000 times 4, 40k damage. On a really high damage order assault rifle as well. They're our best mobbing build for Vex. KSVB is very powerful, as is this when you use drones.
Save some for later.
Thoughts on Borderlands 4 after I've had time to settle with this, etc. future DLCs? Yes, I am, and thoughts on the game. The game, content-wise, is the best launch Borderlands we've had. There's just so much to do. And the launch build crafting is very enjoyable. Like, I have so much time on this game, and I've really only done, like, one character, one skill tree. And I have so much time on the specs. Of course, I've done a lot of payment as well. Farming sucks. Farming is really, really shit. I mean, mechanically, like with Encore, Save Quit with Team, that kind of thing, really, really good stuff in place. But the rates on license parts are just so abysmally dog shit. And like getting shield passives and whatnot, they're too impactful for how rare they are. Like a triple amp What's for Dinner is too powerful for how low the drop rate is. So farming for shit is just like pain. Like try getting a decent truck, let alone license parts. Have fun. In a super soldier roll with triple slice, I believe so. For now, what's for dinner? Taking too long, yeah. I mean, you are better off, like especially on my Vex build, to just go with purples because time. Because what's for dinner doesn't actually do much on Vex. So my Vex build, what's for dinner, increases our overall damage by about 9%. That's how much of a hit you take by not having Watts, which isn't the end of the world. Super Soldier can't roll them. The Turbine Cleaver fires a piercing cleaver that does 26,000 damage on a throbbing kitty. The Pierce there might have some. Not sure what. Maybe not always, because we are getting higher UVHs as well in the future. They are going to increase the difficulty of this game, so... The thing is, if license parts drop rate scaling was more aggressive per UVH, if you wanted to farm a weapon and you didn't want license parts on it, you could do a lower difficulty. Right. I've just been hit by a wave of tiredness, and it's like 10 o'clock anyway. So with that, I'm gonna call it there. Oh no, timings, Ezekiel. Oh no. You feel something? Yeah, you just found a lower difficulty. It's great. I love that difficulty doesn't give us like a tier power on guns. I really like that. With that o'clock, I tragically... I'm not streaming for 2 days. No Monday stream, no Tuesday stream, working nights, hell yeah, as per usual. We love it, don't we? Yay. Yeah, don't say anything. Rapid fire. I will be watching the highlights when the highlights come out. I'm going to be trying to avoid spoilers because apparently... Won't say anything. Don't say anything. So yeah, I've got some videos I'm working on, some mini videos, basically with this character. Snipervex. Which I am going to change the fashion around a bit. Since I have an idea. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Stay safe, stay awesome, and I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Oh, poor timings here. See ya.